forgot. Today we're going to be doing the Rising. And today we're going to have a blast doing the Rising. I even got my chocobo.
Talking all country.
I even got my chocobo for the ride.
Country. Okay, there we go.
I even got my chocobo for the ride. Walk free.
Alright.
Sorry. Walk free.
Okay, so. We are doing. Why are you being a weirdo? We are doing the Rising event. Hi, ski. Hi, nice ski. Nice ski. Now who's being a weirdo? Me. Okay, so let's talk to. You got anything to say?
No.
No ski?
Okay. I already said what I had to say.
Okay, cool. So this is a
10th anniversary.
Yeah, it's the 10th anniversary. Now I've done these in the past, so if you want to go find those recordings, I didn't name them particularly well because I was just recording them. But I've done some of them in the past. Anywho, siblings.
No advertising.
Yeah, no advertising. Siblings rising. Okay, let's see what she has to say. You're an adventurer by the looks of you. Perhaps you could assist me. I am Kippe Jakya, reporter for Gridania's leading tabloid, The Raven, and I'm in need of help. Pray, hear me out. You see, my brother recently wrote saying that he wished to meet me in Ul'dah during the Rising celebration. However, and I do apologize, for some reason my nose stopped up, probably because we just cleaned and reorganized the office. Anywho.
Yep.
However, the appointed hour has come and gone, but I've seen neither hide nor hair of him. I've checked all the likely places in the city to no avail, and I'm beginning to worry. If it isn't too much trouble, may I ask you to help me find him? No! You may not ask me! I'm in your debt. Now, my brother is a youth of 16 by the name of Nagi. He recently became an adventurer, something he had aspired to since he was little. Being an adventurer yourself, perhaps you know of him, if not cross paths. I have no idea who he is. I've never heard of him.
I've never heard of him.
Ah, well, it would be too much of a coincidence, I suppose. At any rate, if he isn't in the city, chances are he went outside on some business. To begin with, I propose we split up and make inquiries in case someone has seen him. If you could focus on this area, I shall speak with those in the quicksand. Afterward, let us reconvene by the entrance to the tavern. Let us be about it then. Matt?
Time to split up.
So, let's come talk to Midlander Rising attendant.
Hey!
You gonna read for her or you want me to read?
You.
Greetings, adventurer. How may I assist you? Where Nagi at? Oh, Nagi. I understand he's doing some work for the Wandering Minstrel. I dare say his client can point you in the right direction. If you can track the man down, that is. I'm afraid I don't know his whereabouts at present. By the way, you all, this one right here, 1.0, this is what the original Minfilia looked like. So this is the original Minfilia from 1.0. That's before A Realm Reborn. You'll have to look up videos on that. I did play it.
This is 1.0 because this guy had not done a good job with the 1.0, so they had to fire him and hire a different one.
Who'd they hire?
Which is Yoshi P.
Yeah, his nickname's Yoshi P, but his real name is Naoki Yoshida.
But yeah,
so
he
completely
did a good
took
job,
down the game.
So.
Yeah, he completely took down the game in 1.0, completely redid it to 2.0, and it was called A Realm Reborn. And we played through that whole part, but he's still over the game.
Yep.
Yeah. What expansion are they on? What number? 6? They finished 6 of them, and the next one's about to be 7.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be Dawn Trail.
Yeah, Dawn Trail.
I'm gonna have to look up the little sneak peek, but the release date. When's the release date, Daddy?
They haven't said yet, but Yeah, it's been in June normally, so probably June of 2024.
Ah, man.
Yeah?
I'm gonna be like 10.
What's wrong with that?
I don't know.
It's too far away?
Yeah, it's way too far away. Way too far.
I mean, it's practically, it's not quite a year, because what are we, was this August? No, September.
Almost November.
So, yeah, 9 months. But that's cool, though, because it gives them more time to work on it, and it'll be nicer. Anyway, let's carry on. Highlander Adventure. Something you need? Yeah, we're Nagi. Oh, Nagi. I know this sprightly lad. Couldn't say where he is now, but last I saw him, he mentioned taking on some delivery work. He's a curious one, he is. Gets along with everyone well enough, but doesn't seem to like working in a team. With talk of bandits prowling the road of late, I can't help but worry. Excuse me. Alright, one more around here somewhere. Bran! Hey, Bran. Where Nagi at, bruh? Something I can do for you, adventurer? If you've business with Bran, best state it quickly. This gaze has leads to follow and incidents to investigate for the Harbor Herald. Oh, so we know of 2 newspapers that go on around Ulda. There's Harbor Herald and the Raven. I see. With apologies, I haven't seen this Nagi. As a matter of fact, I've been rather busy working on my upcoming piece on the Rising. Why, just earlier I was interviewing the ever enigmatic wandering minstrel who's got another unusual venture in the offing. The letter forest, he calls it. If that piques your interest, I recommend you go see the man. He's at the Gold Court over on the steps of Thal. It appears Nagi is carrying out some work for the wandering minstrel. Shout to the man at the Gold Court, you should be able to learn more. So now we gotta go find the Gold Court. Is it this way? That'd be too convenient.
Who knows?
Oh, it is convenient. He's right there. We'll wait for Miss Katara to catch up.
Yeah, PS4 is weird.
Look at this place. It doesn't normally look like this. This is called the Letter Forest. Yeah, I guess these are all letters.
Oh, no, that's not him, is it?
That's him. He has a couple of different versions of him across Aoras, yeah. This is one of them. The other one is right before you go into the Rising Stones, to the right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's another version of him, too. And there's also one in each new expansion area. So, anyways, we'll see him eventually.
That almost looked like Yoshi P.
Yep.
It is?
Does that look like him? Yeah. That's the closest you can get to him, but no, that doesn't look like him. Greetings, friend. By your dauntless bearing, I assume you are an adventurer. How might this minstrel be of service? We're looking for young Nagi. So Nagi's sister wishes to find him. Indeed, I have entrusted him with a task and have an inkling as to where he might be. As you may have heard, on the occasion of this Rising celebration, I am hosting an exhibit called the Letter Forest. All are invited to anonymously submit letters to this forest and express their gratitude and encouragement for another. And all may peruse the letters at their leisure. Now, in order to collect missives from outside of Ul'dah, I've dispatched a chocobo carriage. Nagi is escorting said carriage. When he contacted me on Link Pearl a while ago, he said that they had emerged from the Twelveswood on their way back to Ul'dah. Given the hour, they should have already arrived. I know not what is causing the delay, but might I trouble you to look for them? I would go myself, except I'm needed here at present. Cool, we can do that.
You don't look like you're doing anything except staring at that thing.
I know, right? He's just standing there. I'm truly grateful. In case it helps, the carriage was meant to pass through Blackbrush Station, so perhaps you could take your search to that area. I pray that nothing has befallen them.
Hey, Daddy.
Huh?
What was your main job on Erock, but then you switched to whatchamacallits?
Dragoon was the very first job I picked when I first started playing this. Back in
like on Erock.
Yeah. Dragoon.
Oh, Dragoon?
Yeah.
Lancer?
Yeah, his name wasn't Erock though, it was when I played in Final Fantasy 11, my character's name was Yukuba.
But what was that? Was that still your main job on Erock Lado? That character. What was your main job for that until you switched over to Samurai?
It was Dragoon.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, Dragoon's always been my favorite outside of Ninja and Samurai. Samurai didn't come out until Stormblood. Which, by the way, that's the next expansion we'll be going into now that we finished Heavensward.
Yeah, but we haven't even started on the first patch. So.
That's okay. We're gonna finish up Hildebrand, and then get started. Or do you want to come back to Hildebrand and go ahead and get started?
Let's go ahead and get started.
Okay.
At least start a patch before you go back to Hildebrand. We've been doing Hildebrand for a really long time. We need to start getting done on the story.
Yeah, I agree. Wait a minute. What? Apparently we had to go. Oh, okay. We had to reconvene with her. Well, here, I'll just fly us over there. We have to reconvene with his sister first before we come out to Blackbrush. Remember, she said, talk to people, then come talk to her. So we actually have to go back to her first, then come back to Blackbrush. Because she's probably in the city like, well, where'd they go? We were supposed to come back here talking to people. But we went off to Blackbrush. So she should be right here, though. That's my fault. I was too busy talking. Talking.
Why'd you say talking though when you read that?
Why do you think?
I don't know.
If you had to guess, why do you think?
Because you weren't paying attention.
It was accidentally.
It was an accident?
Uh-huh.
So yeah, guys, we redecorated Daddy's office, which he's in, by the way. Do you like your new setup, Dad?
And it gives you more room too to have your little side.
Yep, I have my little side and his little side.
Okay, let's talk to her. There you are. Were you able to learn aught of Nagi? Yeah, he had Blackbrush. Escorting a carriage for the minstrels, so that is the way of it. As suggested. Huh?
All you said was he is at Brack.
I don't know. As suggested, let us take ourselves to Blackbrush Station and try searching in the vicinity. We're just doing that. Alright.
We might as well not teleport. Why don't we just...
No, we might as well just teleport.
Hey. Bye-bye.
He's probably doing the rising too.
Oh.
That monk dude.
He's the same race as Erock.
Yeah. Here she is.
Hey, you just left without me. You know that,
I
right?
didn't. She's right here.
Oh, one of the someone actually just had that same vehicle as you and went up in the air.
Oh, I see. Let's talk to Kippa. Okay, Sokka. No sooner did I arrive than this man came running out of breath. Your adventurer, thank the 12. It's the bandits from the Quiveron Manse. They've fallen on a chocobo carriage over by the clutch. The carriage only had one guard, and he was sorely outnumbered. Please, you must help him. That has to be Nagi. With me, Sokka! And Katara! Oh, I guess we're just gonna
I wanted to
cutscene
kick
over
some butt.
Oh, there's Nagi.
Oh.
3 on 1? Come on. That's not nice.
Yeah, it's not nice.
So it. There's no end to them. We have you now, you stubborn little so-and-so.
I think we should kick some
Enough!
butt.
Leave my little brother alone, or 12 is my witness. You'll receive such a thrashing as you've never known. From this fearsome adventurer here, that is. Huh?
I did not sign up for no fighting. I
Yeah,
guess.
what she said. That's no ordinary man. Retreat! Or woman for Katara. I'll be glad when we can record on yours too. I'll probably have to make a completely brand new channel. Are you alright, Nagi? I'm sorry I didn't come when I said I would, sister. Rest assured, I'm not too badly hurt. That's a relief. I'll take a proper look at your wounds back in the city. Aw, brother and sister. It seems you're an adventurer.
Action journey.
No, no, right. It seems you're an adventurer too. Thank you for your help. What's your name, if I may ask? They call me Sokka. Sokka of the water.
Katara water.
Sokka water. I'll remember it. To send your foes running without even drawing your weapon, you're clearly a great adventurer. well, yeah, nah. I still have a long way to go, embarrassing myself like I did. If I want sister's approval, I need to grow stronger and be able to fight on my own. My approval?
Right. Bro.
That must be his big sister.
Well, he said, leave my little brother alone.
Oh, yeah, she did. Good point. But first things first. Brent, I have a delivery to make for the Rising. If you'll excuse us, we will... Hey, that's the dude who, at the very beginning. I just now saw him. Yeah, that's him. The dude from the very beginning, when we first started streaming and made our characters. That's him.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. If you'll excuse us, we will hurry back to Ulda.
You already read it.
Let's head back as well. I had a mind to pay the minstrel a visit in any case.
Oh, I don't think that was meant to happen. It's just like he made it look like him. It just made it look like him.
What you mean? That's him.
Oh, that really is him?
Yeah, she said Brent, or what did she say? Let me look at the log. Brent. Yeah, BRENDT. That's him. Brent.
Oh.
Yeah.
It just teleported.
Yeah, it's teleported us all over the place. Alright, let's see. Wandering Minstrel. Oh, cutscene again.
Brick.
Welcome back, my friends. Pleased am I to see that Nagi is safe and well. Rising attendants inform me they now have all the letters. With this, we may proceed with the letter forest as planned. Thank you, Nagi. I'm sorry I'm late. You see, all these people came down, and then so-and-so and so-and-so, and then so-and-so, and so-and-so, so-and-so, so, and then there's 3 of them, and it was just me. Were it not for Sokka and Katara, there's no telling what might have become of the letters and Brent. In the end, I was utterly useless. So that is how it happened. As Nagi's client, allow me to thank you as well for coming to his aid.
Good.
That being said, my boy, you were far from useless. Nay, you bravely defended the carriage until help arrived. There is no need to belittle yourself so. Well, Sokka didn't need to rely on anyone. No, he drove off the bandits with no more than a stern look. I couldn't hold a candle to him. Like him, I want to be able to deal with any problem without help. Otherwise, I can't claim to be an adventurer worth his salt. Without help. Tell me, Nagi, all this time, have you been working alone, even for a dangerous task? That's right. A worthy adventurer doesn't rely on others. If I'm to be the kind of adventurer you approve of, I must be able to handle anything by myself. I see. If that is what you believe, then I can't consent to you being an adventurer any longer. Return to our village and start over. What? But you were so happy for me when I became an adventurer. I'm working so hard to succeed, to prove to you that I have what it takes, but now you developed a grave misconception. Until you recognize what it is, I can't in good conscience approve of your calling. If you can't accept this, if you wish to remain an adventurer, then you must win me over. And it begins with pondering why you first embarked upon this path. All right, sister. I'll think on this. He's moping. Mope, 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 mope. Alright, now let's talk to Kippa. Now you all up in her grill.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are. I'm
We're
sorry.
like 3 inches from each other. That's
I know, all up in her grill. I'm sorry you had to see that,
not.
Sokka. Despite how it may have appeared, no one wants my brother to succeed more than I do. To succeed and be happy. After all, I know better than any how hard he works. Unless he changes his ways, however, he is like to die somewhere out there. And even if he manages to stay alive, he would only know an arduous life. That's why I didn't go out of my way to be gentle when dressing his wounds. If he could just focus on what actually matters, instead he obsesses about gaining my approval and compares himself to others. What drives us?
We did it!
We got one more left.
Oh.
If truth be told, no matter what Nagi wants to do, it is my intent to support him. It's his life, after all, and no one else's. It isn't my place to interfere. Be that as it may, if he is sabotaging his own aspirations with his obsession for my approval, I can't simply stand idly by and watch. Low though I am to impose until my brother has found his answer, might I... She just said it's his life and he can do what he wants. If he wants to live his life to get her approval, you know, she's interfering. So, I don't know, that's contradicting to me. Loath I am to impose until my brother has found his answer, might I trouble you to keep an eye on him?
Hey, Daddy.
What?
There was two episodes that contradicts each other on Avatar.
Oh, really?
It's where they first meet the girl Earthbender, and then Sokka's like, and she calls him Twinkle Toes, and Sokka's like, that's not manly. And then maybe a season or something later, then when they're trying to encourage him, Sokka's kind of smiling, and she's like, you got this, Twinkle Toes, and he's like smiling, and Sokka's smiling.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
That kind of contradicts each other.
Yeah, that's probably because it's seasons later and they better know each other, and so it's not an insult anymore. It's just funny to them. Please take it as a request from me as well. Ever has adventuring been dangerous, and it's more dangerous still for one who spurs help. But yeah, you're right, that does contradict a little bit. Like Kip, I do not wish for Nagi to continue on his current path. As a fellow adventurer, please help him find a better way.
Kick butt with help.
Thank you. Now then, on a related matter, I must pay a visit to the Weavers Guild, but I will see you again anon, if you'll excuse me.
No, you don't.
Nagi set off this way, so you may find him at the Sapphire Avenue Exchange. We leave him in your capable hands, my friend.
Aw, thanks. I'm so capable.
Alright.
The closest Ether Eye is probably the, whatchamacallit.
Yeah, I could have teleported, but I'm just gonna run over there. Yeah, just run over there real fast.
Aw, poor Lane. Actually, you had no reason to teleport. Unless it was gonna be like free, then you had every reason to teleport.
Oh, it's you, Sokka. What is it? Yeah, man. Is that so? I'm sorry. This is really something I should be doing alone. Still, it's nice to have someone to talk to. Like my sister bade me, I'm pondering why I chose to become an adventurer in the first place. Kippy? I'm just going to say Kippy. Kippy has looked after me since I was no more than 10, after our parents passed away. She was already a reporter by then, and her work took her to various places. From her, I heard tales about adventures and came to admire them. Upon learning of the full extent of the impending calamity, she took us to a village in the mountains where our aunt lived. It's desperate times like these that people need stories of hope, she used to say, and I believe she had wanted to remain in Gridania and continue her work, but she left in order to keep me safe. I was a burden to her then. I don't want to be a burden to her again. For that, I need to show her that I don't need to depend on others, that I'm a capable adventurer who can handle anything by himself. Ponder as I might, I can't understand what's wrong with that. Well, when I think it's supposed to be when in doubt. Well, when in doubt, I suppose I should do what adventurers do and gather information. It would be good, I think, to speak with people like my sister, people who aren't adventurers but are familiar with them. Who in Olda would fit that description? How about the face of the Adventurers Guild? How about local purveyor of information? How about a business with extensive dealings with adventurers? How about the face of the Adventurers Guild? That's what I'm pick.
Okay. I picked that too.
Of course! Who else but Miss Momodi? You remember Momodi, right?
Of course.
In her capacity as guild representative, she's bound to have some valuable insights. I'll seek her out at once. Hey, wait for us. We'll seek her out too.
Nagi! Wait!
Nagi's fast. I can't even see him anymore. So!
Okay.
Sorry about your table. Over here.
Oh, sorry.
I still remember when I first came here to sign up. I was a nervous wreck then, but now this place feels like a second home, and I come all the time for crumpets. They make them so springy and serve them drowning in butter and honey. Sorry, now is the time for that. Come, let's have a chat with Miss Momodi. Miss Momodi. Well now, if it isn't Sokka and Nagi, to what do I owe the pleasure of both your companies today? I was hoping to get your advice on a certain matter. So my sister said I can't be an adventurer more and I have to go home. Can you help me figure out a way to change her mind? The misconception you've developed about being an adventurer, that's an interesting one, I have to admit. Try as I might to figure it out, I keep going around in circles. I thought you might be able to offer some insights. He's got sharp teeth.
Because he's a cat.
This is just a gut feeling, but I reckon I understand what your sister's trying to say. Tell me, Nagi, suppose you fail to get your sister's approval. Would you simply give up being an adventurer? Would it all become meaningless? From this here encounter, I've indeed seen off many an adventurer, each and every one unique, with dreams and destinations all their own. But in spite of their differences, they all share something in common, a reason for first embarking upon their journey. Sokka, would you mind telling us why you chose the adventure in life? I wanted to see the world. It seemed exciting. A friend recommended it to me. It's a secret.
I wanted to see the world.
Alright. I wanted to see the world. How very like you. Keep that reason close to your heart now, you hear? And you, Nagi, what inspired you to become an adventurer? It's simple, really. I heard about adventurers from my sister and became infatuated with the lives they led. Like them, I wanted to be able to see the world while helping those in need. Then isn't that enough? Your sister's approval or no, you have a reason all your own. What? What? By the 12th! I see now! At some point my desire to prove myself to Kippy had displaced my own motive for being an adventurer. That's the misconception Kippy wanted me to recognize. What a fool I've been! Wanting someone's approval isn't wrong in and of itself, mind. But it's got nothing to do with with why you're an adventurer. It shouldn't force you to do things you wouldn't otherwise do, like trying to handle everything alone. Well, that's enough from me for today. I've said my piece. What you do now is up to you, Nagi. Sorry, I was looking at my phone. Thank you for helping me realize, Miss Omodi. Think nothing of it. It's my job to watch over you all. Nothing makes me happier than to see you happy, doing what you do. See ya!
I wanted to see the world and defeat the Guardians.
A whole new world.
Don't you dare close your eyes.
A dazzling place I never knew. No one to tell us no. Where to go. Oh, say you're only dreaming.
A whole new world.
You're funny. Thank you too, Sokka, for accompanying me. I think I know what to say to Kippy now. And loath though I am to trouble you again, there's something else I'd like your help with.
No.
You see, of the letters we collected in Limsa Lamensa, one was from an explorer who was seeking an escort for an expedition. Excuse me. But now that letter should be on display at the Gold Court. I want to show it to my sister, and I'd be grateful if you could help me find it. Come, let's rejoin the minstrel. The Mish. This way.
I know which way it is.
No, you don't!
What?
Ah! I will! Ah! I jumped over the blue line.
You can't jump over the blue line.
Uh-huh.
No.
I did, though.
No, you didn't.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't jump over the blue line and not teleport.
Huh?
Okay, I'm not gonna talk no more just because you said that.
Oh, okay. I need to plug my phone up, it's dying. And it keeps making, not noises, but shit, putting up warning signs. Ah, welcome back. Dare I hope you were able to find the answer? Yes, I'm happy to say. Miss Momodi helped me to come to a realization. And when I go to speak with my sister, I'm going to tell her that I'm amazing and it doesn't matter what she thinks. I'm going to do what I want to do. I'm going to be an adventurer because I'm cool. I see. By all means, feel free to borrow the letter. Does it have any distinguishing characteristics? As I recall, there was a large drawing of a blue chocobo on it. Very well. Let us all search together, the more swiftly to find it.
I'm gonna find it first.
I think you will. Let's see. Here it is. Letter with a blue chocobo drawing. But I don't want to read that one. I want to read the other one first. Letter with a shield drawing. What does this say?
Tell me what they say. I'm just going for different ones.
Okay. As someone charged with the city's peace, I cannot overstate how much of a boon adventurers are to our effort. Some folk had expressed concern that an increase in drifters would see a corresponding rise in crimes, but on the contrary, they are steadily declining. Soldiers like ourselves are somewhat limited in the scope of our duties, and we are not always available to lend our citizens what assistance they need. Thus would I take this opportunity to express my heartfelt gratitude to adventurers who step up to fill the void. While the contents ring a bell, this letter was written by an explorer, nor does it bear a drawing of a blue chocobo. It isn't the missive Nagi is looking for.
Okay, I think it's this one. I'm gonna find it first. It's this one, Daddy!
Good. Letter with a quill drawing. I just want to see what the other ones say.
I already looked at them and I was like, they're kind of boring.
Esteemed adventurer, should you chance to read this letter, I pray it finds you well. Much time has passed since you helped us rebuild in the wake of that terrible disaster, but we still remember you most fondly. Our lives continue to be hard, and every day brings new challenges. Nonetheless, we have regained a semblance of what we once had, and smiles are beginning to return to faces. The morrow will be brighter than today. This we dare to believe now thanks to you. And should you yourself
I read them all
face
already.
hardship, I pray that you believe the same. Oh, well, you're an amazingly swift reader.
Did you read the other Chocobo one? The Chocobo carriage
Nope,
one?
because it sounds like you're rushing me to hurry up and get done. So, dear adventurer, how fares your journey? Mine continues, and I wake up to the sound of birdsong and lie down to sleep beneath the moonlight as I seek unblazed trails. Long ago, when an adventurer aided me, I was made to realize how alike we are. Deep down, we are simply travelers who thrill to make new discoveries. Thus do I write this letter now in hopes of recruiting some like-minded souls to join me on an expedition. If you at all share in my desire to make the uncharted charted, then I invite you to seek me out at the Drowning Winch in Limsa Lominsa. Eagerly do I await your coming. Letter recruiting adventurers bears a drawing of a blue chocobo. It must be the missive Nagi is looking for. Chocobo carriage drawing. Let me read this one real quick.
Okay.
Dear not-so-new adventurer, as a traveling merchant, I've had my fair share of happy encounters, but sharing a carriage with you stands out above them all. For you see, I went on to sell veritable crate loads of the ring I gave you, and turned enough of a profit to buy my own carriage. You shared with me your adventurer's luck, and I count my blessings every day. No matter where I go, I often hear tell of your exploits, and it makes me inordinately proud to have met you. Till we meet again, my friend, I pray for your continued safety and success. That one sounds like Brent.
I was just drinking tea this whole time.
Nice. No luck over here so far. How about you? Here you go. A blue chocobo. Yes, this is the one. All that's left then is to talk to Kippy. Do you know where she is? No, I don't know where she at, cuz. She went to the Weavers Guild saying that she had business there. Perhaps she's buying clothes. At any rate, I'll look for her there. Thank you. For this, too, might I trouble you to accompany Nagi? Afterwards, I ask that you tell me how events unfolded. I shall await you at the Ruby Road Exchange. That's where they all end, the Ruby Road Exchange.
Oh.
Every time I do the Rising.
Oh.
I'll probably go find the link and go put it in the comments of the video sometime down the road. Alright, Nagi. You here too, Sokka? I must confess, I'm feeling rather nervous, so I appreciate your presence. Preference.
Presents?
I don't know, I'm just stumbling over my words today. For some reason. Alright. Oh dear, you came to find me? My apologies for taking so long. So, Nagi, were you able to find the answer? Aye, to begin with, I want you to look at this. An explorer is assembling an escort for an expedition. Certainly sounds exciting. And wanting your approval, I was determined not to rely on others, but a part of me dearly wanted to be part of the expedition, to go where I dare not set foot alone. So I've decided that I will answer the invitation. then this means you've given up on trying to do everything alone? Hi. I had wanted to prove to you that I'm capable, that I'm no longer a burden, and in my obsession, I lost sight of why I became an adventurer in the first place. To see what lies beyond the horizon and lend a helping hand to those I meet. That's what drives me, and I was able to remember this thanks to Miss Momodi and Sokka, and Katara. And whether or not you approve, I want to continue adventuring for my own reason. Is that alright with you? Do you approve of that? Didn't you just say you didn't... I know, right. Didn't you just say you didn't need my approval? But to be clear, I never actually intended to stop you. Do you remember what you once told me, Nagi, shortly before the calamity struck? That must be when their parents died. He said that she's been taking care of him since he was 10. And we know that happened 5 years ago. Mm-hmm. At the beginning of A Realm Reborn, it had been 5 years. And we're at the end of Heaven's Word, so another year probably went by, and he's 16. So it's probably the calamity that killed his parents. Did you interview adventurers again today? What were they like? What kind of places have they been to? You never get sick of hearing about adventurers, do you? Never, ever. When I grow up, I want to be an adventurer, too. He doesn't have a tail. Oh, there it is. It's just really short. Okay.
Because he's young.
Okay, my bad. Jeez. Well, that's as fine an aspiration as any. But do you know what kind of adventurer you wish to become? A hero like in the tales, perhaps? Oh no, sister, not a hero. Adventurers are free spirits, and I want to be the freest spirit of all, sorry. Oh yes, I'll travel the world and meet lots of people, and when I visit home, you can interview me as much as you like. Oh, so that's what this is really about. She wants to be able to interview him. She needs material for the Raven. That's what this whole thing's about. She don't care about him. No, I'm just joking.
Well, Ellie's probably helping her.
I'm just joking. Oh, Ellie from Hildebrand?
Yeah.
Does she writes for the Raven too? Oh,
yeah,
so we know. Yeah, she does. Look at you remembering. Okay.
It's not that big of a deal,
really. It is that big.
Look at you remembering that.
Alright. For that boy to spurn help for want of my approval, I couldn't bear to see it, and in order to bring you to your senses, I may have spoken a little sternly. A little? You hurt my feelings!
I know, right?
I'm gonna go back home and have to start all the way over! Now take me another 16 years! As an adventurer, you'll experience no small amount of hardships, but you chose your path because you wanted to be free. So don't let yourself be shackled by expectation, be it your own or that of others, and instead take things as they come. Okay. So long as you are true to yourself and recognize your limits, you'll surely find a way forward. And remember, not even heroes can accomplish everything alone. I know, I need Katara's help for everything.
I know.
I don't go do any of it by myself. I need Katara to join me for the dungeons and everything.
Yeah.
And
especially the Gilgamesh dungeon.
I know, the Gilgamesh.
Yeah, man. we should do that again. And I know the perfect song that would go to that.
What's the perfect song?
I heard it before. It goes, chicken wing, hot dog and bologna, chicken and macaroni. Yeah, because he has a chicken.
Yeah, the chicken. That's funny.
Yeah, the chicken. Chicken wing. Yeah. I don't know who made that song. That's a really...
Is it an old song?
I don't know, actually.
Yeah.
I've just heard it before.
Alright, relying on others doesn't make you a lesser adventurer. If anything, the freer we are, the more we need to look out for one another. And that, I believe, is the essence and the beauty of adventuring. Wouldn't you agree, Sokka? No! A hero needs friends as much as anyone. Which one do you want to do?
A hero needs friends as much as anyone.
Alright. Yeah, like we got Thancred, Yestola, you know what I'm saying? Papalimo,
But they gone.
Ida. Well, that was a downer. Thanks a lot for that. Now I'm sad. We have no friends. We have Alpha No and Yestola. They're back.
Oh, you
That's
know
it.
who we need to get next?
That's it. We're doing the main story. Forget Hildebrand. We'll come back to it. I need my friends back.
Like, we need to get Thancred back, and Papa Limo, and Yida,
and Ida. Orion J, I don't know what he's doing. He's like a phantom. He just be here and not here at the same time. So, anyways, we're going to get our friends back right after that. Okay, understood, Kippy. I won't ever forget this. Knowing you, I expect... No! I actually pushed the button. Can you read it?
Knowing you, I expect you're raring to answer the explorer's petition or something like that.
How do you spell it?
P-E-T...
Petition.
Yeah, petition. In Limsa Luminsa, you'll be taking an airship, yes.
In which case, I shall give these garments to you now. I had them made for you, thinking it was past time you had something better. Oh. For me? Thank you so much, sister! I must thank you too, Sokka. You're the kind of adventurer I admire, and I'll keep on working hard to be like you.
She must be a grown-up while he's a teenager.
He said that she was already a reporter when he was 10.
So
she's probably like 5 to 10 years older. I couldn't have asked for a better person to watch over my little brother. I appreciate everything you've done for him, and look forward to meeting you again, be it for a story or something else. With that, we take our leave of you. Till next time. I want to see the new clothes she got him.
I know. Rude.
That is rude. You see the siblings off, safe in the knowledge that all will be well. Time to rejoin the wandering minstrel and relay to him the tale's happy conclusion. Alright, to the Ruby Road Exchange.
Never. I'm gonna get there first.
No, you won't!
I'm gonna get there first.
You don't even know where it
get
is.
there first.
Okay.
Hey, my sprint went off.
Mine too.
Where are you going? Are they washed?
You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Welcome back, my friend. Judging by your expression, I take it all is well with Nagi and Kippy. I see. Pleased am I to hear that. When we first set out on our journeys, 'tis usually for the simplest of reasons. Yet as we make our way, those reasons may become lost in a haze of motives, causing us to lose sight of what truly matters. In such a time, if we can but remember what prompted us to take our first step, we will always find the strength to take the next. Nagi shall be fine, I am certain of it. My thanks for keeping an eye on him. Now he's going to do his brrrr, and then everything changes. Before I read this, I want to just a couple of the ones I remember. One of them, when he does his harp, all of a sudden you're in this room. It looks like a sort of older room, but you actually get to talk to different NPCs who represent some of the developers of the game, and they would tell you different things. This is the one right before Stormblood came out, so it was the end of Heaven's Word. They were talking. They kind of hinted that Red Mage might be the next new job, and it did end up being the next new job. They kind of hinted at it. They didn't actually say it, but that was one. There's another one where it showed you, and it was talking about the different paths you could have taken or something like that. But it showed you and all the jobs in their different job gear, and like, but they look exactly like you. So that one was super cool. I wish I would have recorded that one. And then there was one other one that I can remember, where they take you back to when the calamity happened and how there were all the monsters in the city.
I know you did record that.
Yeah, I did record that one, so that one's out there. So those are just a couple that I can remember offhand that happened, but they're normally pretty cool. This one wasn't as cool, but it was still, I mean, it was cool, you know. Anywho, but this one has the best prize out of all of them. You get that mount. So that's all the other ones. Yeah, they didn't give a prize that's as cool as this one. So the prize in this one is the best. All right, these events have inspired a new verse in me. A verse about the dreams of those who seek new worlds and the hopes of those who see them off. Oh, I get it. This is referencing Dawn Trail. Because Dawn Trail is about us traveling to a new world that we haven't been to before.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's actually called the New World. It's sort of like when people left England and came to America, you know, with the Indians and stuff. Like, it's the New World kind of thing.
Oh my goodness, Daddy, look.
What?
Do you
What?
not see this?
My door's closed.
Oh, I mean on the screen. Do you not see this?
I haven't read anything or pushed anything. I'm in a cutscene.
Didn't you just read that?
Yeah, but I didn't push X because I was saying what this refers to. Okay, hold on. I'm pushing it now. So somebody I was telling you what happens every time he does the heart on the last time. Because every time he the heart, then everything changes. Yeah, this happens every time. That's what I was saying. One time it took you back to the calamity, and one time here, and another time, you know. Somebody wasn't listening. They're like, he's talking too much. And you're over there snacking, which you said you weren't going to do on the live stream.
Mama made me grapes, okay?
Yeah. There's no one driving this airship!
That's why I said, oh my goodness.
Greetings, warrior of light. Just kidding. It's your friendly neighborhood, Naoki Yoshida. This is a world that exists outside your reality. He also says this every time. Could it be a dream? A flight of fancy conjured by your weary mind? Perhaps. Or perhaps not. Tis a pleasure to make your acquaintance. My name is Naoki Yoshida, and I have beckoned you here that I might express my gratitude. 10 years have now passed since the world was reborn from its ashes, since we set forth upon this journey. Countless things have happened during that time, and I've had the pleasure of meeting many an adventure along the way. If truth be told, it hasn't always been easy. There are moments when I wonder why I must struggle so. Days when I'm tempted to cast it all aside. But in spite of this, I always manage to carry on, and it is thanks to my wonderful comrades, and to you, our esteemed adventurers. By now, I must have been regaled with tens of thousands of your tales. You usually share them with a smile, but even when it's with a frown, you tell me that you're still enjoying yourself.
Daddy!
What?
Why are the stairs out on the airship?
They're always out.
I thought you could close them up.
It's no exaggeration to say that I derive all my driving force from you all. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you. He's dressed as a metalwork person.
Oh.
The thing Sid, his Biggs and Wedge. He looks like that a little bit. Ours is an unending journey, and nothing would make me happier than if we could keep walking it together. As you make your way, we promise that we will ever be at your side, matching you step for step. Now, the time has come for this vision to end. Time for your eyes to open from this waking dream. Oh, so that's what it is. It's a waking dream. Now he's told us what it is. Much time has passed since the world was reborn from its ashes. Countless souls have made this place their home. Every single one has left an indelible mark upon it. Whoa! Oh no! Louis Wall turned into the Phoenix and he's attacking us!
I know, right?
This is Bahamut's coil! Oh no! For those of y'all who don't know what Bahamut's coil is, go a few videos back. We went through the whole thing, the whole coil, all the coil with the Alizé, the original Zay. Together we have built.
You're acting weird.
Together we have built this world, and it is our sincerest hope that we shall continue to do so for many years to come. So please be safe and well. May you ever walk in the light of the crystal. Wow! Wow! What? Sword! Sword!
You're too dramatic.
My head was hurting. Dog! I dare say Nagi is aboard the airship by now. I pray that he and Kippy will find happiness upon their respective paths. I want to see what his new clothes look like. I hope you do so as well, my friend. If you would lend me an ear, I would dedicate these verses to your future. Oh. He also always does this part too, with the rhyming and everything. Oh, there are the new clothes. By morning's light, the journey starts. A trio of hope within our hearts. On westerly wind to river song. Into the world where we belong. A Manderville doing what a Manderville can. I'm just joking. I'm just joking. I'm actually wearing those clothes. Well, the body piece of it I'm wearing. And the hands. But I haven't glamoured. Yeah. Above fields of white and azure sky, sunset storm, a crimson fire, jewels a-glitter on pitch-black veil. A new day dawns, so goes the tale. A Manderville can, what a Manderville. By eternal wind we carry on, boldly toward a golden morn. With memories as a guiding star, shining our steps both near and far. It was beautiful. Oh! The fireworks! They're beautiful!
Here.
There they are. There they are. Where you will go, whom you will meet, what you will see, there is no telling what the future holds for anyone. Yet come what may, I bid you never forget this. The bonds you forge, the memories you make, and the footprints you leave behind, they shall one day spur you forward. So pray, continue walking your own path. Wherever your journey leads, I shall be praying for your happiness.
Oh yeah.
Appreciate you, bruh.
I'm sorry, I had to record this.
And it ends
As a happy
with the meteor.
Manderville man can.
I know, right? Nice.
It ends with...
With memories shared, yet all our own, as one we brave frontiers unknown. Thank you for 10 years. Aww, they're so sweet. That's nice. Nice.
I took a picture of that.
Complete!
Manderville.
Quest complete. You now have access to the letters forged at the Gold Court. Speak with the tender stationed there to read the letters. Additionally,
You have also unlocked the Kupo Adventure minigame on the steps of Nod. Speak with Nora at the Ruby Road Exchange to play. This, along with other mini-games, may also be played by opening the toy chest in any inn room.
A decade of adventure.
What's cool about that?
What?
I've actually been playing this game that long. You know what I'm saying? I've been playing this game that long.
Wow.
Yep, I got it when it first came out. Well, I even got 1.0, so even before that, even longer than a decade. Because I got 1.0, and I had played it for a little while, but as they said, it wasn't... The dude who had it first didn't... I mean, it looked nice and stuff, but it just wasn't. You know what I'm saying? It just wasn't.
You just got stuck on a rock very often.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Stuff happened.
Like I'd be... I wouldn't even go on top of this. I'd just be doing this. Running, just trying to get past this thing.
You'd be stuck. Yeah, all kinds of stuff happened.
Help!
So, I quit playing.
I'm stuck in plants!
Yeah. Or monsters would hit... Okay, so like, you could be at the edge of the map, and a monster on the other edge could be hitting you.
That makes no sense.
Right, yeah, there were all kinds of stuff that's messed up with it, so I quit playing it.
But then you started playing it after they were like, hey.
And actually, before that, I played Final Fantasy XI, which was the very first online Final Fantasy. So, I've actually been playing this since, like, middle school. Almost. It started with the PlayStation 2. So, long time, man, gonna say long time. How did you get up here, sir? Get down here. To all who follow their hearts, I offer my hopes in song.
Anyone in Manderville, man can. I'm Manderville doing what only
Manderville can.
I'm Manderville doing what only Manderville can. I forgot the verse, but it's okay, cause I love Mandervilles anyway.
Whoever your journeys may lead you, wheresoever your journeys may lead you, may you find happiness upon your path. Nice. All right. Well, let's go ahead and wrap this live stream up, and then we're going to continue the story, guys. And it's going to start with an uncertain future.
And I'm going to start with 70. I'm going to probably be 70 by the time we get to Stormblood.
Yep.
And Daddy's going to be super behind. How'd you get so behind?
Because someone's been playing without me and doing dungeons without me. And all right, we're going to end this live stream.
I haven't been on in a while, so what are you talking about?
Well,
you know what? I'm a Manderville man doing
See you
well.
guys.
Bye. Boo.
Go to the next video and see what happens now that Heaven's Word is over. All right.
I'm Manderville
Love
man
y'all.
doing well.
Mean it.
Man can.
Never change.
I'm a Manderville man doing well.
Get out of my face!